Okay, very good morning to all of you. So, in the previous class, we have discussed something about the SED. SED has been discussed in the previous class. Today, second part of unit number 3, unit number 4 is AWK. AWK. Let us discuss something about AWK regarding to Unix programming here. So, one moment, please. Yeah. So here already we have discussed something about graph family as discussed, and then stream editor set has been discussed. Today we would like to discuss something about AWK, which is the pattern scanning of a particular file, which could be used very well in our Unix programming. Let us have a discussion regarding to that point here today. So the point will be, AWK. The name AWK has given by three different people. Those people are called as very familiar people for computer science. Aho and Kerningham. He is very much familiar for the computer science. He co-writer of C programming language in 1972 with so Dennis Ritchie. Kerningham. So Aho, he is the person who introduced data structures to the world. So then, Weinberger is one of the persons who implemented this Linux to the world. So these are the people who introduced this utility to the world. So AWK. So Aho AWK, and it is generally this can be used to AWK can be used to majorly it is used to manipulate the data and generating some kind of reports. Okay, everything will be written in single line only. Everything will be written in single line only. But during this particular single line, you have to write many different kinds of operations through the scripting here. Okay, then followed by you could no compilation is required here, and you could able to define some predefined variables. You are not supposed to use your own. Of course there is a possibility, but so much number of variables could not be used, and functions could also be used, and the string functions can be used, and the logical operators or relational operators, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, and or not, everything can be used. Everything can be used in terms of writing any script using AWK here. And then followed by AWK is mainly used for patron matching of one particular line within the file. Okay, patron matching and patron processing. These two are supposed to be used. So mainly these two are supposed to be used for on a particular file using AWK here. That is the main purpose of AWK here. And most and probable general operations could be done through AWK. So it could be scans a file line by line. So it could be scans a file line by line, first line, second line, third line, and so on and so forth, as like as a file. It could be scans. And secondly, it could be split each and every line into several number of fields. How it could be split in the sense, if you give any blank space between between one word to another word, I mean each and every word will be considered as one particular field. Otherwise, in terms of database management system, it is called as an attribute. Okay, if you define any table, so create table name and attribute one, and so on and so forth, we have created in DBMS. Similarly, here also, each and every blank space, if two words will be first word a blank space and second word will be taken into consideration for several number of rows, something like this. This is field number 1 and this is field number 2. This is the general assumption by AWK. That is the general assumption by AWK, which is being there with us. And then input lines and fields must be so compared with the patterns. Whatever the patterns you may be operated here, so those patterns will be identified or compared with the fields which have been taken. Okay, so you do remember, so default so field will be taken with the white space or blank space. Blank space will be there between two words. First word is first field and second word is second field. Something like that it could be. And we also took care while writing any file. So first field, second field, third field, fourth field, and fifth field for the first line. Second line should also be with the same. Second line should also be with the same. Of course, length of the field doesn't matter. First field does have some 2 characters, second field does have some 20 characters, third field does have only 1 character. So length of each and every field doesn't matter here, but number of fields will be same. For the first line, it could be 5, second line also 5, third line also 5, and the fourth line also 5, and so on and so forth. How many number of lines you may be written here? For each and every line, number of blank spaces will be taken into consideration will be same. Then, so first one will be first field, second one will be second field, third one will be third field, and so on and so forth. Number of fields are supposed to be taken into consideration. It must be remembered by you. It must be remembered by you while writing any kind of file or there. And second point number 2, you need to remember. So $1 will be taken as field number 1, first field. So field number 1, and $2 will be taken, so second field. So $3 will be taken third field. So and so on and so forth, and so on and so forth. If n number of fields will be there, $1, $2, $3, and so on, $n number of lines, number of fields which could be taken into consideration. And if you want to identify whole line, how many number of fields are there with this particular line? Wanted to identify whole line at a time, so you have to replace with $0. $0 in the sense complete line. How many number of fields are there? That doesn't matter. Complete number of fields. If you want to specify a specific field as $1, $2, $3, and so on, okay, it must be remembered by you. It must be remembered by you. So it will also perform some kind of actions. Actions in the sense, only one action is there with us. That action will be called as print. The action is print, print. Whatever the content you have, that could be printed here. Okay. So each and every line. So what exactly you are trying to understand regarding to AWK here is, AWK can be manipulating the data and produce some kind of reports. That is the first point. Second point will be, you could operate as many number of operations. Third point is, so each and every line will be divided into several number of fields. How it could be divided here in the sense? So it could be divided based on the blank space. So 2 words must be separated with a blank space here, so that each and every blank space will be considered as end of one field. So and so on and so forth. So number of fields will be taken into consideration. If you apply AWK, each and every line individually gets operated. Each and every line individually gets operated. Then, secondly, every field will be identified with so field number for predecessor by $. $1 is first field, $2 is second field, $3 is third field, $4 is fourth field, and so on. And if you want to apply or identify whole row within a single, so dollar in the sense $0. $0 will be identified, so complete line. Okay, complete line. So these points you must be put into your mind while we have to operate AWK. and only one action could be done continuously. That action is called as print. Okay, print the contents of file. That's all. Okay, these are the points you must be always keep in our mind while talking something about AWK. Okay, let us take into consideration. So, what is the syntax of our file? Syntax of the file will be AWK. Any options will be there. No options are available here. Only two options are there, but those two options are not supposed to be used by us. Then any selection criteria, if any selection criteria will be there with you, you have to specify. Based on this particular selection criteria, any action could be defined. Of course, we have already taken action will be only print. Only so print action will be there with us. PRINT action will be there with us. So therefore, action will be print followed by, so whatever the file, on which file you are trying to operate, so that particular input file. And then these are actually, so not mandatory, these are optional actually. Output file is not actually mandatory, these are optional. Okay. So you may be redirect whatever the output of AWK. If you want to redirect to another file, so you have to take greater than redirect to another file, that is called as output. Okay. So I repeat one more time, AWK followed by any options are there. We have two options, but we are not supposed to use those options. Those options are not useful for us. And selection criteria, if you have any selection criteria, so you have to specify it. Any action, okay, only one action is there with us. That action is called as print. And on which file you are trying to operate. So that particular file has been given here. Followed by, if you want to store, don't display that output, and if you have to redirect that output to another file, yes, you have to do it. Okay. This is the syntax of AWK. Everything must be written in single line. Okay. Now, so if you are trying to perform some pattern match, before going to take this pattern matching, let us take the example here. Let us take the example here. Yeah. So first example of AWK. So AWK could be, okay. Class. Already I have created some AWK. So I have created two files here. File number EMP, first file is EMP, second file is student. So normally, if you want to display the content of one particular file, so you have to use CAT EMP. Okay, I have just taken the information from the employee table from what is that? So DBMS Oracle. I have taken and I've taken, so unable to write this particular content, so I have copied from that one. And then if you want to display one more file, student, so it has been prepared by me only. So like this. So wanted to perform same kind of operation with AWK. So display the contents of the file. If you want to perform the same kind of operation as like as cat with the AWK, how could you done? So it could be done something like this. So look at this AWK. So within single quotations, of course, single quotations are not required if you are not supposed to give any options. Okay, any patterns cannot be given by you, then single quotation is not required. But try to habituate to give single quotations, open brace, because action must be always in open and closed braces. So PRINT, print, closed brace, closed single quotation, and our file name. File name is so EMP. Okay, look at this. So it is as like as CAT. Okay, there is no difference at all. There is no difference at all. Student. If you take student, it's also be displayed continuously. Okay. So if you want to perform CAT operation through AWK, it is the procedure. Okay. So as far as our point of view, so the syntax, let us consider one more kind of syntax here. Syntax will be AWK selection criteria. We don't have selection criteria as of now. So that is why, so we have taken, so just this particular command, and action, that action must be print. You could observe, so this selection criteria has enclosed within single quotes. You please observe this one. This whole selection criteria and action has been enclosed within single quotes, followed by input file. Okay. And this is the general point we would like to consider in terms of not applying any kind of selection criteria and all those. We just print this one. So if you eliminate this, so single quotes, there is no problem for just printing the contents. Just printing the contents, there is no problem. But the selection criteria will be included. You must take single quotes. Okay, single quote, not upstroke. Single quote. Okay. Now, let us take the consideration of how you have to mention the pattern matching. How you have to mention the pattern matching. Always, already we have seen in the SED also, pattern must be always enclosed within, so forward slash, again forward slash. Okay, have to mention 2 forward slashes. In between these 2 forward slashes, you have to give whatever the pattern you are required. Let us examine. What is that? Okay, let me go ahead and print the EMP here. I'd like to display the contents of, let me give you the same queries of SQL here also. I'd like to display the contents of this employee file whose so job, third field number 3 is manager, for example, manager. Okay. So look at this, how it could be displayed. So AWK followed by selection criteria. My selection criteria is pattern matching slash manager. If you observe this particular data, this data is all caps, in all caps. So that MANAGER, manager. So close. And then what exactly we are trying to do? Print the data, print the content. Open brace, print action is print, close the brace, and then so close this particular single quote followed by your input file name. Input file name is this one. Okay, look at this. These are the people who are managers. And if you want to go ahead with another kind of thing, so clerk, let us consider clerk. Okay, capital letters. If you want to perform this clerk, yes. And here you could not operate either managers or clerks. Okay, 2 cannot be gets operated here. Only one thing could be pattern matching is always happened only for 1. So in this way, you have to operate the pattern matching. Pattern matching could be gets operated like this. This is the way. And next point will be splitting line into fields. So already I have discussed with you in the just before a couple of minutes ago, I have discussed. So each record, for example, each record in the sense, each line will be considered as a record. And it has been delimited by, already I told you, white space or blank space. White space or blank space. Okay. And because of this one, it could be considered as n number of, not variables actually. Okay, it could be considered as variables or columns. Okay, n number of columns here. Okay, it could be taken. And during this, we have been identified if n number of, suppose n number of columns are there for a particular line, how it could be identified. So $1, $2, $3, and so on, $n, first, second, third, and the nth words. Okay, each and every word is a column. Okay, for each and every line. Wanted to identify entire line, so $0 can be identified entire line, whole line. Okay, need to remember this. And if you want to perform the same kind of operation in terms of generating so-called line so-called column and so-called column, first column and sixth column, first column and fourth column, if you want to display something like that, your syntax will be seems like this. The syntax will be AWK print, so $1 and $3. What does it mean? First column and third column. For example, let me go ahead and take this explanation here in terms of this one. I'd like to display, so Smith, name of the person and job of him. I'd like to display these. How could you display it? So AWK, sorry, in lowercase letters, AWK, single quotes, open brace, because we have been included some criteria, selection criteria has been included, so that single quote is required, single quote. So print, so second column, that is $2, and the third column, if you want to specify any other points or any other inclusions, you could specify comma, so $3, closed brace and closed quotation, So from EMP, okay, you could see only those two could be displayed here. Only those two could be displayed here. If you want to specify something like this, I would like to display, so SMITH followed by open brace and then followed by so clerk, something like this. I would like to display in such a fashion. Yes, you could specify. You could specify something like this. AWK, so open parenthesis, open quote and open curly braces, print, so $2. So let me consider open, double quotes, open to open, what do you call, open parenthesis. So that is our expectation, followed by $3. So here open parenthesis. Okay, let me give some space between these two. Then it could be very easy to understand. So close the parenthesis and close this one. Again, close our actual curly braces and then close our thing and EMP. If you consider, look at this. Look at this. Okay, previously was something like this. Or if you want to specify dash between those two, that is SMITH hyphen clerk. If you want to display something like this, yes, it could also possible. It could also possible. AWK followed by single quote, open brace, print. So $2, however, whatever it may be, single quote and okay, hyphen followed by $3. $3. Okay. So close brace and close quotation. So from, not from, okay, EMP. Should also possible. It should also possible. You could include whatever the character you may require. Everything could be gets included here. So something like this, it could be possible. Okay. So that is the way you have to display the so specified set of columns here. Specified set of columns. Remember, each and every column must be so delimited or separated by white space. That's what you need to remember. Okay. And then followed by some built-in variables are there. These variables are very important. And if you want to identify how many number of records are there, and each and every record will be identified something like this. So record number, NR in the sense record number of records, record number. How it could be works. Let us have a look here. Let us have a look here. So let me consider AWK. So print. So what is the command here we have seen? So print NR $0. $0 in the sense whole line. Okay, $0 in the sense whole line. So small print. Sorry, open brace must be taken while taking the action. So print. So NR is always capital. NR, comma, $0. So closed brace and close this one. Our file name is EMP. You could observe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, previously, if you are supposed to take without taking this, just to print something like this, you could not have any record numbers. But here, you please observe this one here. Here we have record numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So something like that, record number will be taken into consideration while taking the built-in variable NR. Okay. Then followed by NF, last field of the record. Okay, last field of the record. How could you operate this one here in the sense? This is the way. Print $1, print $1, otherwise $2, otherwise whatever the number you could consider, followed by $NR. NR in the sense, so last record. Okay, last record of the, so last column of the file. Last column of the file, record or column. Everything is possible here only. Let us see how it could be. So AWK followed by single quotes, print, single quotes, print, open brace and print. So $1, first column, followed by comma, $NR. Okay. So closed brace and from EMP. If you consider something like this, you could consider here. I don't know what was happened here. Yeah. So always prints the last. Okay, let us have a look here. So AWK. So yes, it is correct only. PRINT. So closed brace. So EMP. If you consider this particular thing, so what is the output? It has been LN. So salesman 295 7639 7369 7369 Allen. Where exactly Allen will be? This one is Allen. So next this one, and it has been taken this one. Okay, I don't know why this particular pattern has been taken. I have already checked this one. So like this. So it has been taken first this column and followed by second row, second column, third row, third column, and fourth row, fourth column has been displayed here. Has been displayed here. Okay, let us check out this one for a while. After some time, let me check out this one here again. Okay, however, so that is the point where exactly you need to consider here. And if for field separator, already I have given that if it is a blank space, there is no specification to AWK. Instead of blank space, you may be given some A, first field name is A, hyphen, second field is B, hyphen, third field is C, something like this you can give in. Instead of blank space, you have given the separator or delimiter as hyphen. So if you have anything, something like this, you have to specify FS. FS equal to that particular character. Okay. And then I'll give you more and more examples. So in terms of doing this particular AWS here. So let us check out this one here. Wanted to display so some number of columns, continuously some number of columns only. Okay. So here, so CAT EMP. If you consider this one, totally 4 columns are there. I'd like to display so first, second, third, all these 3 wanted to display by you. So that how could you specify here on the sense? So AWK, what you are supposed to specify. So NR will be equal to 1 followed by space. NR again, number of rows will be equal to 3. So 1, 2, 3. That is 1, 2, 3. That does means like that. 1, 2, 3. So sorry, here comma must be there. I have forgotten to have comma. So NR equal to some 3. So followed by print. What you are expected to print here? Print complete information. NR $0. Complete data from the specific file. Okay. So EMP. So look at this. It could be displays the complete information. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So complete information could be displayed here. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Misinterpretation has given to you. So it is not exactly the number of columns. So row number 1 to row number 3. Sorry. Row number 1 to row number 3. Okay. First row, second row, third row. First row, second row, third row. You could observe this one, 1, 2, 3. First row, second row, and third row. If you want to display some fourth row to some seventh row, yes, it could. Seventh row, where is 7? Seventh row, yes, it could be. So 4, 5, 6, 7. You could observe this one here, 4, 5, 6, 7. So number of rows. So head and tail, something like that in our actual Unix. So something like this, it could be. Right away from first row to some 7th row or 15th row, or how many number of rows you are expected to display. So that could be done by this particular NR. This is one kind of thing. And the second thing is, I wanted to specify the headings of this particular file. I'd like to specify employee details of so and so. Let me consider do like something like that. So what is my expectation here in the sense? So something like this. I'd like to look at this. I would like to display something like this. So employee details are there. If you are trying to display employee details, so AWK, okay, look at this. It has been displayed completely without having any heading, If you want to display in such a form with heading, so something like this. First, I would like to display employee details of ABC company, followed by the details of all employees, something like this. So first, this line could be there with the output. If you want to specify this particular line, how it could be done? It could be done something like this. Okay, let me clear everything here. Okay. AWK wanted to display some kind of data in the beginning. So always header will be always starts with BEGIN. Begin in the sense header. Okay, begin. So then open brace. What the action we are trying to specify? Print. PRINT. Whatever the specific set of so characters we are trying to print here. So details of employees in ABC company. ABC company. So you have specified your data, and the print must be closed. Then what exactly we are trying to print here again? So you are trying to print actual details of the. So this is this begin, and the print will be related to header part. And what exactly we are trying to specify? Open again brace, and then print. What exactly we are printing here? So we are printing complete lines of each and every row of the file. Okay. So close this one, close this one. My file name is EMP. Okay, look at this. Details of ABC employee. I mean details of employees in ABC company, then followed by your data. Then followed by your data. Okay. And if you want to specify, in addition to that, if you want to specify, so head footer also. If you want to specify footer also, the footer will be always specifies with END. So within single quotes only. So now you have to, after specifying each and everything, you just specify END end. What exactly we are trying to specify? Print. Okay. Print must be always in open and closed curly braces only. Print. So what exactly we are trying to print here? So that printing will be end of the report. Report has been ended here. Wanted to specify something like that. Okay, wanted to specify something like that. So if you want to specify something like that, then you have to specify like this. Okay. There might have some end of the report, right? No, it doesn't have anything here. End could not be followed by double quotes. So end followed by curly braces and print end of the report, and then okay, look at this. So you please observe this one here. So details of ABC company, because it has been there with so begin, and after taking that one, yes, you have printed each and every content of that particular file, and at the end of the report, yes, you could have end of the report, something like this. Okay. Now one more variety. I'd like to display the details of these employees whose salary is greater than some 2,000, for example, 2,000. Okay, whose salary is greater than 2,000. So AWK, what exactly you are trying to specify? So open brace. My condition will be if. Condition is if. So what is the salary field? Salary field is fourth field. In every record, fourth field is the salary field. $4 is greater than or equal to 2,000. Then you have to specify print $0. Entire row could be printed here. Okay, that is what you need to specify from EMP. So look at this. The people who are earning more than 2,000, greater than or equal to 2,000, will be displayed here. If you want to more specifically speaking, so 3,000. If you take 3,000, look at this. Only 3 people are available here. Okay, something like this. So like this, you have to operate your own logical expressions by using if also. And one more file is there with me. So CAT, so student. Look at this. So student number, student name, and marks in 4 different subjects. I'd like to display the content something like this. Student number could be displayed, followed by name could be displayed, followed by sum of marks or total marks. I don't need all marks, total marks, followed by average of each and every student. Let me discuss only this one. Let me so display only this one by taking the input of student file. How could you done this one? This could be done something like this. So AWK, Okay, then open, and my action will be, first parameter is total equal to 0, and you could press enter, there is no problem. Then second parameter will be average, avg, average equal to 0, because I need to have the total and average for everything here. Then followed by what exactly we're trying to do for each and every line. So total TOT will be equal to what exactly we're trying to do, $3. So because you could observe $1 is student number, student name, and this is so $3 plus $4 plus $5 plus $6. Okay, total. Then ABC will be equal to, so total divided by how many number of subjects? 4. 4 subjects are there. Yes, I have been identified or calculated what is total, what is the average for each and every student here. Now I'd like to go for printing. Print. So $1 first column, sum space. So $2 again sum space. Instead of $3, 4, 5, 6, I'd like to print total. Total is the local variable. So sum space, then followed by AVG. Average is local variable. Okay, local variable. Then my action is gets completed and then closed. From which file? That is a student. Look at this. Look at the output here. 101 Hari. 191 is the total marks and 47.75. 290 is the total marks, 72.35. Something like this you have been displayed here. Instead of producing the data as it is, you maybe get to operate some number of arithmetic and some other operations could be done here also. In this way, you could perform so many number of operations with AWK. And I shall also give you some number of exercises, probably by tomorrow. So the last date to submit your, probably today itself, I think. 10th is the last date to submit your 4 exercises. I received only 4 people's exercise, and what about remaining people, I don't know. So inform to everybody. And one more very important thing you need to understand is, there may be